Since when did my ship
somebody
become
go find,
red?
if Flatzoids is still alive, somebody go find him and tell him to come watch us stream a game full of globes.
A few moments ago.
Because, I mean, he's supposed to be doing flat Earth.
About ancient Greece from high school probably took place during that period.
And still,
How do you not know what this has to do with flat Earth yet?
I got no idea what's that got to do with flat Earth, though.
I still don't.
Hey, Law
I mean,
is in chat.
What do Plato and
Yeah? Hey, Aiden is in. What's up? Aquinas is not authority. We're going to get to that soon, man. Like I explained to you, Aquinas can be not used as authority for the Bible because he was a damn Catholic. Catholics are not Christians. He was a commentator on the Latin Vulgate. But thanks for showing you have nothing but insults and ignorance, mate. Yo, Fluffs, what's up? Good to see you all.
Oh my god, it starts off perfectly. We get through this fever dream animation, and what do we have? What do we have? Dude is ripping a bong. My man is getting zooted to start the stream. And his sovereign soul, unchained mind, this man has definitely had his brain broken by acid. Aristotle have to do with flat Earth? Nothing. Okay. All right,
Aristotle
guys.
has nothing to do with flat Earth because Aristotle thought the Earth was a globe.
You gotta click that link there, bro. Click that link. Come on up. What's the problem, man?
We've got this guy up here who clearly perceives of himself as having some divine wisdom.
Ah. I see.
This guy right here, who can't even tell that the picture in his background, in fact, is curved by what appears to be 1 to 2 degrees between this side to that side. And also, which it looks like it's an animation, like a graphic. How the hell did you manage to make a flat Earth graphic that has a round Earth on it?
You said you take on these 5 guys or these 3 guys anytime.
And then this guy who's just clearly like in his basement studio grungy ass apartment. Wearing a New York City shirt. Like, how are you going to pretend to be outside of the Matrix and then you're sitting here wearing a shirt with the name of the capital city of the Matrix on it? And no, I'm not an Andrew Tate person.
And here we are. There's a link. Here
Wait.
you are.
He says, I love how when you did was insult when you literally called me retarded. Let's put it this way. You called us retarded too. You opened your stream by insulting us nonstop on idiotic stuff without even hearing our arguments yet.
I will step back a bit. I will be more polite. I will be less rude. You had the integrity to come in and say something. I respect that. So I will keep the rest of this stream as academic as I possibly can.
We literally had 3 streams of you listening to your idiotic arguments. We had a reason to call you retarded.
The fact that the Earth is spherical is demonstrated by natural science by a natural method. It could furthermore...
Natural science by a natural method. Yeah.
It's flat earthers, man. You hand them Aquinas, and they say Aquinas isn't an authority on the Bible, and then laugh at the concept of natural science.
Yeah, whatever. Show us what's the cause for the effect that's not observed in the so-called experiment, please. It's not science to begin with, so it's a category error.
Be demonstrated in astronomy.
So not an insult.
He's an arsehole.
Yeah, come on up here, Lore Lodge.
I was just going to say, what about showing some integrity?
Yeah. Show some integrity. Show some backbone behind your post.
Since you're verified, since you're verified and all that, since your subscribers mean a lot to you and all that.
All right, yeah,
you know?
chicken.
You can get his subscribers to help him in chat too if he really wants to.
Yeah, I know he wants to, but I'm already bringing a guy who's not, as far as I can tell, this utterly uneducated on every associated topic. I mean, this guy literally, he made fun of me for having, again, more academic credentials than he does. And then proceeded to call Thomas Aquinas, Saint Thomas Aquinas, the author of Summa Theologica, one of the greatest works of Christian theology ever written. Something that is actually brutally difficult to read. he called that guy not an authority. Under this guy's, according to him, I wonder who is an authority.
Like I explained to you, Aquinas can be not used as authority for the Bible because he was a damn Catholic. Catholics are not Christians. He was a commentator on the Latin Vulgate.
In fact, he probably hasn't actually read any of the church fathers. He's probably read little excerpts taken out of context, possibly even misattributed. This is a guy who's probably going to sit there and tell me that, God, what was his name? I think Claudius Indicopleustes, I think it was, he's probably going to tell me he's a church father. Meanwhile, he was basically a Christian writer, but he was not a church father.
Didn't he boastfully say that he would take us on any time, no problem? Here he is right here, and all he can do is snipe in the chat like a little bitch.
Okay, you know what? All right, gloves off. Gloves are off. I was trying to be nice. I was trying to give him credit because he had the integrity to come in and say something on the stream. Gloves are off. Listen, Flatzoid perspective, you're a fucking idiot. You are probably one of the dumbest, most narcissistic, arrogant jackasses I've ever had the displeasure of having to view. Your content makes Mind Unveiled looks revelatory. Oh my God. Oh, I hope you don't reproduce. Because if you did, it would be a tragedy for the entire human race. If your genes were to continue into the eternal seed of humanity, it would be a net negative, not just for us, but probably for any other races of existence that might be out there in the stars, including God's angels. You are possibly the worst thing to ever happen to modern discourse, and honestly, if I wasn't drinking, I think I'd shoot myself.
Oh, who hurt you? Who hurt you? Who hurt you?
Come on up on the panel. Let's talk, brother.
Come, Aiden.
Let's hear how tough you are face to face, boy.
I would love to get to the part where he gets very triggered and says I shouldn't even procreate, so that's going to be quite interesting.
Yeah. Nice.
They're only the first two people who we know believed that the Earth was round.
Supposed to be doing about the Bible says if the Earth is flat. Okay, that's what he says. Yep. So the history of the flat Earth and does the Bible say the Earth is flat? And I don't see him referencing anything to the Bible. He hasn't. What Rachel say?
1 minute, is Rachel wanting to join?
Yeah. No, I think we're leaving the spot open for Aiden. There's only one spot left open, and we rather thank you, Rachel, another time. But I think Aiden is more the one we would like to get in now. He's still in chat, by the way. So. Aiden, why are you not coming in, man?
Or you know what? No, I'm gonna invite him on. I'll invite him on to this one. They actually aren't smart enough to comprehend what I'm saying. That's the funny part.
What's going on? Why are you not clicking that link, Aiden? You said you can take us all on. You said we only got like half the IQ altogether. So, and Zebra, stop trying to get in. I'm leaving this space open for Aiden. Thank you very much. You had your chance to talk. You didn't talk.
If I was the one who sounded stupid, I wouldn't have over 100 times your subscriber base.
Are you a big man? Huh? I'm talking to you.
Yeah, stop wasting time. We know who you are.
Yeah.
And even if you aren't, you're still a troll.
They are 16 minutes into an hour and 7 minutes.
Why, when the ballers are in chat, do we all of a sudden get loads of trolls?
I know,
yep.
I know, that's true.
Because they can't come on their own, they have to come with a little...
Oh, I know, but
Herds and droves. Herds and droves.
Yeah. Okay, come, Aiden.
Minute-long video. I think any of you guys who have graduated high school have more qualifications, more credentials than these two.
But if you're trying to explain globe history based on Greek philosophers, so that's weird.
The major change, what ended the classical era, was not just the progressive works of the great philosophers changing the way that Greek culture worked, but also the actual...
He just skipped everything. You see how long he just skipped everything? He just skipped all of a sudden until there.
That's because you only know like 400 words. It's okay. There's a lot of words.
Yeah.
There was things we said between there that literally made us call you retarded for a reason.
Yeah.
You know what? Good point, Exile Enthroned. Any of you who are even in high school and not totally failing your history and philosophy, social studies sphere, you're more qualified.
The BS is what comes out of our mouth.
Roger Ledwell, $5 super chat. I'll pay for this. I'll even sub. There we go, Aiden. Thank you, man. Thank you, Roger. Really appreciate you, man. You rock. So yeah, Aiden, when you coming in, man?
This is possibly the lowest IQ group of people I've ever observed interact in my entire life.
Just by not coming up, the dude is showing that he has absolutely no integrity.
Here we go. This is the biblical
Integrity, yeah. Talk about integrity.
It seems he's waiting for Raichi to come and save him.
The Yuba County 5 would smoke these guys in a debate. That's the I'm too stupid to understand what's being said, and I know it. Look.
Apparently, Rachel wants to end this BS.
Okay, come in this BS, Raichi, then, because Aiden's too much of a coward to come in after he's talking so big.
Dude, you are so dumb. You are so stupid. You could not possibly get any dumber without requiring 24/7 care.
Yeah, man.
So let's see if Raichi knows anything about the Bible, which I highly doubt.
No, she don't.
Yeah.
I don't
She
think
knows
Rachel
nothing about the subject
knows
we're talking
shit.
about tonight, guys.
I don't think she knows shit about shit. That's my opinion.
In section, let's
I have 250
tell him that
of
we're using
war
hell
bombs.
divers to prove the Earth is round, and just see if they pick up on it. That
Lose
would be
their minds.
Completely facetious. All right. Oh my God! Oh my God! They fixed Stream Deck.
You wake up in the morning, you say, I put on my big boy pants.